Super Spears Brothers. 64.
Why are we doing this?
You know what? Because I'm a Unicycle fiend. Hey everybody, it's Uniracers! Or if you're wearing a one-piece outfit while you're playing it, Unitards!
I'm gonna be Melissa.
I usually don't make retard jokes, but Unitards just too easy. There are too many settings in this.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we went to this game a couple of times, I think.
Yeah, I liked it at the time, but there wasn't a lot of replay value.
Oh, that's stop.
More stunts give you bigger boosts.
Whee! Okay.
My wife wished she had wish. So unicycles are fun things. I actually do ride a unicycle. I'm not very good at it. I never learned how to do most of the tricks in this.
Whee!
Some of them are actually somewhat advanced.
Like the being able to like goo, ride over goo.
That's right. I learned how to ride downstairs, but I never learned to stay still on a unicycle, which is actually harder than it sounds.
Yeah, I've had a couple experiences with unicycles. Most of them end really quickly in pain.
Well,
hey, I almost caught up to the guy. This has literally never happened to me. I won!
That's never happened to me either.
I'm good at being a hedge pig. Melissa's obviously my girl.
I once watched the world's largest unicycle fight, and actually filmed the world's largest unicycle fight. Yeah, I think it's the world's largest. I might be wrong.
You should explain what unicycle fighting is.
No, everyone knows that. You know, it's your standard unicycle fight.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, folks, comment in the comments. You guys all know what a unicycle fight is, right?
Twist.
You've been to unicycle fights.
You've been into Unicycletopia.
Okay, that was terrible.
I did exactly what I wanted to do.
You found the secret. I can't even tell.
Mode 7! Physics!
Was
that a lap? Did I do a lap?
I don't know.
I've done 2 laps?
I don't
am I
care.
on lap 2?
I don't know.
Whee! I'm good at this game.
Unicycle fight is actually not what anybody calls it. It's basically, there's a game called Combat that jugglers do, where the idea is whoever remains still juggling at the end wins, and usually it's non-contact until the last couple people are left, and then basically there's no rules.
Yeah. And then just violence.
And then just violence ensues. People use the juggling clubs as clubs to kill baby seals.
Yeah.
Baby seals are often killed in juggling festivals and competitions.
It's one of the unknown things about juggling culture.
Yeah. But anyway...
how are you supposed to do that?
I don't know. I think you have to build up more speed by doing more tricks.
I've been doing twist. Look at that. Oh. Did I win? Is that it?
I don't think you won. I think you came in last place out of 2. Like, distant.
Oh! Luzo!
Well, it's the 90s. That's what everything was trying to be edgy.
I don't like edges. Oh, look, I have...
You have a graph?
I have a graph?
What the fuck is with this game? It's way too complicated.
This is like Madden 2097, man. Am I supposed to go left or right? I'm gonna guess right.
I play fantasy unicycle hockey.
Yeah.
Unicycle hockey is a real sport. They have whole unicycle leagues in Europe for unicycle hockey.
I'm using all my Tony Hawk skills.
The closest thing I ever played was juggling soccer, which basically you juggle while playing soccer. It's a good way to get hurt. I found it very quickly. It's a good way to get injured.
A lot of things in juggling is a good way to get hurt. What? Am I just... Okay.
You have a certain amount of time and you have to pull off as many twists and do something other than a twist.
Yeah, I don't know how. Oh, there you go.
What's funny is I know some people that are unicycle stunt riders, and none of this stuff is what you would do. Well, some of it is what you would do with a unicycle.
Well, it helps that you usually have a person involved.
It does, yeah. But they couldn't draw. You were winner. There was nobody against you, so it doesn't matter.
Default victory is the best victory. Someone 0. Okay.
You qualified though.
Let's do hybrid.
I don't know what these mean.
I don't know what any of this means or what... This game doesn't feel as bad as people say it does. I mean, it's not great.
No, it's got a nice game feel to it. It's got a nice flow. It doesn't have much staying power because it's basically just like a boring backdrop with some stripy colors and then, some kind of fun tricks.
Yeah, it doesn't have much to it, but...
It's like Skate or Die, but with unicycles.
Yeah.
Unicycle or die. Unicycle or die. Unicycle or die.
Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to press the... Not square. The button that's equivalent to square on the Super Nintendo. Okay, I get it. Yeah, did you see that?
Oh. Damn you white unicycles always trying to keep us yellow and black unicycles down.
Melissa knows what's up. She's my girl.
Unicycle Fight's not a real thing, but they do have what's called Unicycle Combat.
I'm rocking this game.
The idea is whoever's still on the unicycle at the end. No, listen to this. This is amazing. Whoever is the last one on a unicycle wins Unicycle Combat.
Yes.
And because they're already on unicycles already, they're basically anything goes.
It's an amazing race, by the way.
You try not to actually kill small children who are in it, but
everything else is game.
That said, the 3 finalists I saw in my massive Unicycle Combat were all children, and they were fighting each other tooth and nail to the death. Sorry, I'll try that again.
To the death. To the death. This is the most boring track in anything ever.
Okay, now go straight.
Yep, going straight.
Go straight.
Going straight.
Go up.
I'm going up. Oh, and there's the one thing that I screwed up.
The largest meeting of jugglers worldwide is called the European Juggling Convention. The second most is probably the Japanese, followed by the Israeli, followed by the world. No, the international juggling. The International Juggling Convention, which is actually the American Juggling Convention with international people visiting. But the European Juggling Convention is huge, and it always breaks world records for the most number of jugglers in one place. They have lots of games. One of them is Unicycle Combat. If you never get a chance to watch Unicycle Combat in your life, why did you live?
Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to life.
Seriously.
Well, other than watching and subscribing to
this
show.
Yes. Think about this. There is a real thing called Unicycle Combat where the last unicyclist to survive wins. And if you haven't seen that, why are you still here? Go to a juggling festival and watch the games.
I'm starting to see why people don't like this game.
I'm starting to see why people don't like me. All I do is talk about juggling festivals and try to convince
I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to be...
Oh, Malcolm!
I'm going to be Michelle.
That was a terrible impression of that guy.
I'm going to go to the Hoppo and Wario Paint.
Wario Paint? What?
What? I guess it was licensed by Nintendo. I don't know anything about this game.
This is Shigeru Miyamoto's baby.
This is...
He was like... He made this and Wii Music, that's it. Everything else was made by another guy who
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Shigeru Miyamoto, often confused.
Oops. He's Pot Tomato.
He made Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom.
Yeah.
We're gonna play that game. We're gonna play Princess Tomato in the Salad
We're gonna play all the games.
Oh, you know what? We're not, because nobody.
There's a lot of games.
Nobody likes us.
Yeah.
Nobody watches this.
Yeah.
We don't like each other.
Yeah.
The chances of us continuing this for much longer are fairly low, given those considerations we just explained.
But
you have to go over the hole.
How do I go over the hole?
Be better.
Okay, I pressed a random button that usually doesn't do anything.
That's the go over the hole button.
Oh, okay. That's good that they included that.
Throughout the thing I was filming, I watched there was a girl and a young boy that turned out that were obviously better than everyone else. Everyone else was kind of riding around, they'd fall off. These two were like mercy fighting, like full on grappling with each other the entire time for like a good 10 minutes. Just mercy fighting, grappling on unicycles, hand to hand combat, and they were spinning each other around, throwing each other, not falling off the unicycle. It was this massive battle. I hadn't seen a fight on unicycles like this. I didn't even know people could do that on unicycles, and they were just grappling each other the whole time.
You stuck, Michelle. I'm being killed.
At the very end, there was a little girl, probably about 7, who was probably avoiding everyone most of the whole time that had been circling around. She was left. There was a young girl, another young girl left who was probably about 13, and a young boy about 13. The two grapplers. The grapplers survived the entire thing, and the only thing that was left was a little girl and the guy. Mm-hmm. The two grapplers are fighting. The girl throws the guy. The little girl knocks him over.
That's proving feminism.
That's proving feminism. It showed that they were like, us sisters gotta stick together. That's my impression of women. All women. Sisters doing it for ourselves. But the girl was a really good grappler on a unicycle, so she deserved to get first. She then went up against the little girl, and that was all that's left. There was no chance of the little girl winning, so she grabbed the little girl by the arm, and they spun around together in this kind of beautiful wheel shape, just doing a wheel together, and then the bigger girl threw the little girl, let go of her, and she tumbled onto the ground in defeat. And that's my story of the world's biggest unicycle fight, which I watched and filmed. It's available somewhere online. There's probably a new unicycle fight that came out this year at the latest European Juggling Convention that's probably bigger and better. But man, I love me a good unicycle fight. Speaking of unicycle fights,
Yeah, can I say one thing?
sure.
This game kind of fucking sucks.
Okay.
It was okay, but this game kind of fucking sucks.
Why would you buy this game?
I don't...
Renting it would be okay, and then you play it 5 times and you'd be like, I'm gonna go play.
I won, and I have no joy. KO, you have ruined my life. Laps on Croc. Yeah, that's a fitting name, because it's a not particularly well-designed video game.
Unicycle Trials, it's a real thing, look it up.
Uniracers, it hurts your balls. I love video.